Rise and shine, you guys. Rise and shine. All right, so today is officially, we're on May 1st. Okay, it's Jupiter's day. I'm starting this reading at the planetary hour of Jupiter. Haven't started a reading at the very first planetary hour in so long. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be picking up on here. I got Oracle of the Radiant Sun out. All right, we're currently right now with the moon in, looks like at Cancer at 2 degrees and 9 minutes. We're going to be seeing a quincunx energy today to Pluto in Aquarius, okay? With this moon in Cancer energy. One second, let me get into May's calendar. So it looks like we had the moon ingress into Cancer at 3:23 a.m. We've got Mercury with a quintile over to Pluto. Mercury's in Aries, Pluto's in Aquarius, okay? The Sun in Taurus will be semi-squared over to the North Node in Pisces. We have the moon in Gemini that's squared over to Venus. A square over as well to Neptune, okay? And then here we are, the next transit would be the quincunx over to Pluto in Aquarius. We'll see a semi-sextile over to Mars in Leo, a quintile to Chiron in Aries, a semi-square to Uranus in Taurus, and then a sextile to the Sun in Taurus. The Sun is like beaming right now. Okay. All right. Let's see. So for today's index, it looks like we've got Aries and Libra at a physical 7, Taurus and Scorpio at a mental 2, Gemini and Sag at a mental 6, Cancer, Capricorn, we have you at a physical 8, Leo and Aquarius physical 2, and Virgo and Pisces at a mental 9. All right. So normally when the moon is in Cancer, it has a lot to do with comfort, the home environment. Could be a mother figure, could just be overall just, you know, tapping into inner feelings, wanting to be more so nurtured and in the energy of your comfort. It's just kind of what I'm getting. All right, we are still waxing with the moon cycle, all right, after that new moon in Taurus. So it looks like here it's still time for development, okay, right before we hit the full moon for this month in May. It will be for Scorpio, and that's happening on the 12th. All right, so after this moon in Cancer, we'll see the upcoming first quarter moon, and that's going to happen in Leo. And then by, you know, the next week after that will be the full moon. All right, so heightened emotions today. It's water energy overall. Let's take a look at the 3rd degree of Cancer. It says a man all bundled up in fur leading a shaggy deer. So the strength of will today, it says we can only develop a stronger will when we are challenged by great difficulty, facing up to the challenges with ardent determination. It says there are challenges that arise when we face new levels of responsibility. We have others to consider, and we are as yet inexperienced in expressing ourselves as part of the greater whole. It takes more than desire or energized curiosity to manage our lives. Now it requires strengthening of will. All right, so indomitability says we are fully alive only when experiencing what is uncontrollable. All right, let's get into it. Welcome in, you guys. Let's see what's going on. You said here, sit straight. It's good for the spine. Is it really? If I had a chair to sit in, I think it would be better for my back. So we have here the moon in Libra, companionship. So the companions that you have are probably going to be the closest that are, you know, to you. I'm feeling like feminine energy is going to be of significance. There's 4 women here. All right. They're kind of all holding on to each other. All right. There seems something to be about today with partnerships as well. With this Libra energy. Libra to Cancer, it's a square. They're cardinal energies. But I don't know. This could be like the meeting of a stranger. Okay. Something like that. Some sort of partnership. Mars in Capricorn, it's kind of giving the 3 of Pentacle energy. Maybe you're, you know, meaning to collaborate with someone here. Person of authority. All right. Maybe there is authority that you're going to be companioned by. Interesting. And the moon in Gemini. So this is where we stepped out of. This is more so adaptability. All right. And Mars in Aries. That's interesting. So the moon and Mars are what's coming out in this spread. I got the 1st house, the 3rd house, the 7th, and the 10th. All right. 2 cardinal energies and 2 air signs. It's interesting. No, that's what? 3 cardinal energies and 2 air signs. One more. I don't know. You're moving quickly with something. Authority wants you to move quickly. Mars in Aries, it's a domicile energy. Mars in Capricorn, it's exalted there. All right. Oh, wow. There's a loss of fortune here and something that you're going to be detached from. Very clear. It came out that way. Loss. Saturn in Pisces, current transit. The Sun in Leo. All right. In connection to your fortune. And Venus in Aquarius. It's like 5 of Swords energy. Detachment. Saturn in Virgo, isolation. Split the deck, Mercury and Libra, influence. Interesting. I feel like you have to separate from some sort of energy here in order for you to become this authority's companion. Start adapting to those changes so that things start picking up. Because whatever's happening with your fortune, you keep experiencing losses. Saturn and Pisces in the 5th house is kind of what I'm getting. Who's that? Sun, Moon, Rising, Scorpio. Pisces sits in the 5th house for Scorpio. And this is your full moon this month. All right, I don't know what I'm picking up here. Somebody has a specific Scorpio placement. And where something is about to come to an end, you're being called to detach from it. And start adapting to changes here with authority being now you're moving forward, your companion. Things will actually pick up a lot faster with impulsiveness. It's weird. Okay. This is my Feminine Wisdom Oracle. Let's see what's going on. I normally pull this when we're in feminine energy. Moon and Cancer is definitely a feminine energy. Let's see what's happening here. Progress. I feel like you need to develop something within yourself. Release anger and resentment. There's a lot of forgiveness that's needed here. Interesting. I haven't had an early morning collective, so welcome in. Yes, definitely a blessed Thursday. Thursdays are ruled by Jupiter, you guys. All right. Typically, it brings in a lot of abundance and prosperity, growth. Okay. So let's see what's happening here with this companionship now moving forward, being a person of authority. You're having to adapt to the changes here. Things are going to pick up very quickly. Let's see what's going on. It's only for the benefit of your progress. All right, the way you're meant to advance. Empty. There's clean, pure. It says clean, purify, empty, and practice. Maybe this is what it is. I don't know. There's something about you having to start from scratch. Like the loss of your fortune. Detached from what you thought or you know, prayed to be coming in for you. All right, once something is empty, your companion with authority is going to be picking up a lot faster. It's weird. promise. There's an oath, a contract, and or some sort of emotional bond here. Maybe you are going to be under contract with something, making a promise. All right, with you being a companion to this authoritative person. Show me the loss of fortune here and why you're meant to detach. I don't know, something about empty promises. Wow. Exercise, diet, sleep, mental relaxation, and heading towards your destiny. So maybe this is the reason why you're not supposed to attach anything in connection to your fortune, what your happiness looks like. The more that you relax, rejuvenate, detach from whatever this is, it's like you can't fill yourself with empty promises. It'll be only you focusing on your health. So isolation could be of significance here. All right. Maybe you're overdoing something with work. Sixth house, Virgo's energy. That's a lot of work. Saturn, it's like if you are a person of authority and you have a, you know, a position to play here, you have to continue making progress. But it has to be focusing more so on your health, like what you eat, how you've been exercising, your sleeping patterns. Are you mentally okay? You know what I mean? That type of thing. I just heard whatever you're coming into alignment with, it has a lot to do with your responsibilities. That's like 10th house energy. Maybe you felt like you were like caged up for whatever reason. Said, is my girlfriend cheating? Larry, your girlfriend's not cheating, sweetie. She's probably caged up, all right, bursting out with flowers from within. I don't know. All right, so yeah, there's a father figure energy here. This could be like a mentor, a boss, someone that you kind of look up to. You know what I mean? Delivery is here. So as I split the deck, father and delivery. So this would be like someone that you know, or just this energy of like transportation, some sort of inheritance coming through. If you're being escorted to go somewhere, all right, this would be like an authority figure watching over you. Is what it feels like. Maybe this is part of your destiny. That's creeping me the fuck out. So creepy. Anyway, let's get into it. I don't know, something about someone keeps giving you empty promises. Like, just focus on your health right now and allow what's supposed to happen. If you're taking losses right now in connection to what your fortune is, detach from the outcome. Focus on your mental relaxation. Like, things will start, you know what I mean, progressing as soon as you learn to forgive. Something like that. Your father figure was trying to teach you a lesson of how to protect yourself here. or protect your inheritance. All right, so father and delivery, destiny. Your father is about to deliver you directly to your destiny. Welcome in, Shannon, sweetie. How you been? Yeah. They're trying to protect you. Seven of Wands. Mars and Leo energy currently transit right now. The King of Wands. This is an Aries, Leo, and or a Sagittarian helping protect you. Could be a father figure. Yeah, for sure. This is the person of authority. All right, they want you to focus on foundation. They want you to focus on your responsibilities. All right, your achievements. Something like that. And stay focused. All right, so the Queen of Swords would be, I'm kind of getting like this Venus and Aquarius, this energy. The way that you detach is like you put your sword up. You know what I mean? And you block everything else out. That's going to help you focus more so on your mental relaxation. What else? Two of Pentacles. There's a need to like gain control here. All right, in connection to long-term stability. Because there's a chapter that's going to be closing out here with the World card. And there it is. So whoever is like in connection with you, this companionship, this authority figure, this is the Three of Pentacles, the Mars and Capricorn energy I was speaking about. For whatever reason, they may be giving you empty promises. I have a fucking fly in my room. It's pissing me off. You're meant to go reconcile with somebody here. Maybe it has something to do with your awakening, your ascension, how you see the truth of a situation. All right, there's something here about like the epiphany that you experienced here, all right, about a separation, heartbreak, loss. Yeah, you could be pissed off about it. All right, and this is the reason why they're telling you just let it go, accept the loss, and detach from the outcome. Focus on your health. Yeah, start something fresh, something new with the Page of Pentacles. Three of Wands, and continue to make progress. Here it is. I was like, where'd it go? So see how the word progress is on this card? Look, it says number 21. The World card. All right, so something's ending here. Maybe it's meant to happen that way. The World card is ruled by Saturn. All right, so Saturn is in connection to 10th house energy. It's the father figure. It's the masculine. It is the person of authority. All right. It could be an organization. It can be an institution. It could just be, you know, the father figure, whatever. Yes. There's something better for you out there. Queen of Cups. Split that. It came right back out. What is this? Tower. You're going to, like, unexpectedly go towards something that's a lot more, I don't know, it feels easier. It feels easier. Tell me about this father figure and what this father figure is delivering here. Transportation, inheritance, and or escorting you somewhere. What are they doing? All right, so it could be a Scorpio father figure you're dealing with here. All right, there's some sort of transformation that's been happening in that person's life or in your life. That's the person you're detached from. The Venus and Aquarius energy. The Five of Swords. You live separate lives from this person. Are you in love with this person still? What's happening? Maybe this person is part of your destiny. All right, there seems to be some sort of burden here. A lot of responsibility that that person's carrying. Yeah. Somebody has been watching over you, or this person's responsibility is to watch over you. There's something about this person's job is to create some sort of stability, security in your life, and to provide protection for the family. Something like that. Heavy responsibility there. Yeah, 9 of Wands. There's a lot of fighting going on right now. A lot of fighting. Maybe it has to do with the connection of the loss of fortune. And if this person chose to detach from you or you from them, what's going on here? The Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. Okay, this is so weird. Hold on. My nose is going crazy now, so I'm on to something. I don't know. I hate when that happens. Okay. Someone here may have gone after new love with the Knight of Cups. This changed this person's destiny, which slowed someone else's wish fulfillment up. It had to do to some sort of deception that had taken place here in connection to a Gemini, Libra, and or an Aquarius going after a brand new beginning. It could have been like this person wanted commitment and love, and maybe the other person wasn't providing that. There was some sort of deception there. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. They may have invested in something and didn't work out or something like that. So there was some sort of empty promise. What's the empty promise? I'm so confused. That's crazy. I say I'm so confused, and it's almost like somebody's confused here. Like, I don't understand what's going on. All right, is there passion there, or am I being reciprocated with anything, or am I moving forward independently? So maybe there was this energy of like someone feeling like, let's just say it's the father figure that was delivering some sort of inheritance to you, okay, was the one that was carrying all the heavy burden, and for whatever reason, you felt like you were the one that was caged up in, I'm guessing, your emotional state. You were on the road to fucking being shackled, as it says. Like, okay. Or maybe this is how this father figure feels. So there's something here about them looking into being the protector, the provider, you know, the one that is meant to take care of the family, quote unquote. But you're coming out as the Queen of Swords, cutting out what no longer serves you. Why is there a repeated pattern? All right. In the near future, there's supposed to be long-term stability. This person may have been juggling you or something. All right. So you're being protected here by a King of Wands that wants you to focus on your responsibilities, building your own firm foundation. All right. That way you can end out this cycle with a third party, the Three of Pentacles, with the authority figure. All right. So that you can fully focus on your ascension or your awakening that was meant to lead you, all right, to overcome heartbreak, sorrow, and loss. I don't like this over here. What's going on with this brand new beginning? It kind of feels like something shady or someone doing something deceptive because you wanted to go after something new. All right, like going down a new path. What's the message here? What's the Knight of Cups? Let's start there. Like, what's the Knight of Cups? This would have been like new love, the Chariot. So you chose to go down a pathway that felt successful, and the Wheel of Fortune ended up turning you to this Knight of Pentacles, where something was more so delayed. Maybe you're dealing with like a legal issue. I'm seeing Justice on the bottom of the deck. And as I split the deck, here's the Eight of Cups, which is the Saturn and Pisces energy I was feeling. The sense of loss. So something slowed down because Saturn and Pisces, the loss was in connection to one's fortune. And it could have been financially. All right. So then, if that's the issue, let me just pull these cards out. Where is the abundance coming from? Because the pentacles are delayed, but there's still some sort of wish fulfillment here for you or for them. What's the Nine of Cups? The wish fulfillment is for the Empress. So the father figure wants the Empress back. Okay. There seems to be some sort of delay with the resources because of a legal issue and because someone chose to walk away. But the wish fulfillment is still for the Empress, okay? This is where the drama starts, okay? This is where the problem is, and that's the truth. So it seems like there's a third party involved in this, to be honest. And it could be the authority figures that are causing some sort of deception in someone's brand new beginning. That's the way it's coming through. This would be an authority figure, the King of Swords, doing something deceptive in order to block someone from moving forward. It could be a Gemini, Libra, and or an Aquarius as well. All right, maybe this is someone's wish fulfillment, was a mother's wish fulfillment, okay? To delay someone or slow someone down by creating loss and dealing with court issues or something like that, okay? Let's see. So I'm feeling like in your energy, if you're in this like meditation, isolation, you've continued to deal with empty promises, you're focusing on your health. You're making like time to forgive others, you know what I mean, with this energy, to release anger and resentment against others, something like that, so that you can kind of like close out this chapter. Yeah, the Hermit, you're in isolation. You do a lot of reflection work. You're, you know, being guided by wise elders, maybe, you know what I mean, that you spend a lot of time reflecting on the energy from within, okay? And why there seems to be a lot of deception around you, why people lie to you, cheat on you, try to win at all costs, try to cause you mental conflict. You're just kind of like, you have to find a way to detach. Venus in Aquarius. And this came out earlier, remember, with the Death card, and we were clarifying the father figure and the delivery guy. All right, the one that was meant to bring in some sort of inheritance, some sort of like transportation to get you the fuck out of wherever you are, something like that. All right, I don't know. It's coming through that way. This is someone a lot older too, with Virgo's energy here. Someone a lot older. Something about your home, your community, your family, your marriage, whatever you were committed to, you're not happy there. This is today's energy, the moon in Cancer. You're not happy where you are. Yeah, something has to come back into balance. You have to heal. You have to focus on remaining patient. Something has to come into alignment first. That's what it feels like. Spirit didn't want me to see the Seven of Cups real quick. They wanted me to see the Sun first. And then I was like, what's behind it? There's something that was like hidden from you. Secrets. Seven of Cups is like a Venus and Scorpio energy. So the guides were not trying to show you what exactly was happening here up until they were ready to reveal it. Something about that. Okay? Yeah. Something was being manipulated. I don't know if it was in your favor or if it was supposed to work out where the other person was supposed to win first. You're going to find out the truth about this. Something here may need to be negotiated about the separation that took place. The Three of Swords is up here, and how you lie now with the truth of the situation. There was something manipulated in connection to the truth. What is the truth? I'm telling you, I feel like the guides wanted you to just focus on your healing, becoming balanced, remaining patient, so that you could focus on your happiness before something was revealed and what was a secret or what was the lie. That's the way I saw it. If you're not happy in your home environment, I want to know why. You could be seeing like 444. The Emperor is not out here yet. The father figure is not here yet. There was something delayed. You were supposed to gain perspective about something or somebody. The father figure is not here yet. I'm just hearing that. The Emperor is not here yet. So maybe you were with a false father figure. And that's the reason why it ended, was because this person was feeding you empty promises. You can see what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to come into companionship with someone that has authority. All right? So that you can adapt to the changes, and then things will start picking up. And things will be like more assertive then. But you just keep experiencing losses here in connection to your fortune. You need to detach from whatever that energy is. Interesting. See what I'm saying? I feel like the angels wanted you to be balanced before something was revealed, whatever the secret was. Maybe they're like, oh, listen, we got other options for you, okay? It may feel like it's an illusion around you right now, but you need to remain balanced. It's weird. What was the manipulation about? What is the truth that's going to be spoken here? Something about an inheritance, someone from the past returning. What about the past person? Something about the past. High Priestess. Maybe this was like some sort of secret you knew about the past. Could be like highly intuitive. It's a skill that you have. Somebody didn't know that you were that, I don't know, gifted, I want to call it. Like you have a specific gift. Like you're able to understand information that comes from abroad or something. This is like Eight of Wands. Like this would have been a shocking sudden change to someone where things were meant to accelerate a lot faster than before, possibly. Who is this that wants forgiveness? So I'm feeling like it's the feminine energy, possibly. The Page of Wands. Maybe this is a message of forgiveness for the betrayal that had taken place. In connection to your happiness, your family could have been of significance there as well. I see 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles out here, as well as the 10 of Wands. There's definitely a completed cycle. All right. Lovers. You're going to be moving on from a karmic relationship. Someone that you thought you were happy with actually betrayed you. I can't speak. My throat chakra went out right there. You were in love with somebody that actually betrayed you. And the message is, this could have been your actual lover, but this person was karmic. So you have to be able to forgive them and detach from the outcome. You lost out on your fortune. That's okay. This person kept feeding you empty promises. It's like, come on, bring it back. Bring it back. The minute that you move on from the stress that you were dealing with, the anxiety, the fear of what you thought may have been working out, I don't know, maybe there's some sort of apology that comes through unexpectedly. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I regret doing what I did, or this person feels bad. All right? It might piss you off a little bit. The King of Cups on why someone did something. This person, they left you out in the cold. You thought you were working it out, you know what I mean, and building something here. And you didn't give up on this at all. But for whatever reason, it looks like the only concern that this person had in moving forward than anything had to do with money. Pentacles. All right, towards a third party, when they were meant to be committed to you as, it's kind of given like the feminine energy here. The father figure didn't put you as a priority. Kind of what it feels like. So whatever led you to feel stressed out, or the need to move on, or why you made the choice to move on, there were other options, right? And where your guides were saying, listen, we're going to make you balanced. We're going to let you see past the secrets. This is all just an illusion. We're going to align you with what you need to be, and how whatever has been kept secret will be revealed to you. Something like that. Why is this coming out today? Why is this coming out this way? Because your soulmate's on their way. They're on their way. I feel like they've been waiting for you to end the cycle that you're in. Yes. 6 of Wands. It's like this time around you're going to have a victory. All right. Yeah, you fought long enough for something that was never there. It was an empty, I'm trying to tell you, it was an empty promise. It was almost like someone wanted you to be committed to them. All right. And they had you under this fake ass contract. It was more so just an emotional bond that wasn't going to last forever. Your true soulmate is coming. There's the Emperor. I've seen the King of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Emperor. So the father figure, okay, is the one that felt that they are mental entrapment, feeling like they need to finally face their fear with something and release, all right, what's no longer controllable here. So the opportunity that comes in might come in from after I'm getting, you have to gain perspective of what it was like to be left out in the cold, deal with poverty, possibly be in the energy of despair, okay? In order for you to understand why this challenge took place. It's because it was meant to align you with your investments, and whatever that may be. It may just be work, okay? For others, your work environment was the actual toxic father figure person, okay? Interesting. Let's pull one more on this death card with the father and the delivery. Your father figure is trying to deliver you something. I don't know. It's so funny the way that I read that. Because it has to do, it says, with transportation, inheritances, or being escorted. All right. The father figure was supposed to produce, protect, provide, and teach is the way it was coming through. All right, in connection to some sort of transformation, even with the death card. Look at this. My whole fucking deck just flew out my hands. Spirit wants me to look at the star card on the bottom. All right, so the star is detached from being in this energy of fame and fortune. It looks like whatever delays took place, they were left out in the cold by the Emperor here, which is now trapped in their mind about how they're going to be moving forward. There could have been like an attachment of a mother figure here, the Queen of Cups, third party connection to this person's marriage. The opportunity to have a victory was then, it looks like some sort of boundary may have been put up there. All right. Lots of fast moving energy with the Knight of Wands to the Knight of Swords to the King of Cups. the Tower. Someone just continuously kept coming for, I don't know if it was like someone's emotional state, okay? So that they can feel like you hurt me, grievance, sorrow, loss, and then the need for like a lot of strength and stability and security, not just like with money, but like the need to be grounded, all right? After so much conflict, after so much challenges in this person's life. And it's like, I forgive you, Page of Pentacles. I mean, Page of Cups, I forgive you. But I now have to focus on mastering myself and the energy of self-love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles. Like, I now have to make progress within myself first. I can't continue to hold on to your empty promises. Yeah. That's the way it's coming through. Interesting. So the manipulation behind the drama, all right, was that you were meant to find out the truth, but this person never told you straight up why things were happening the way that they were. Kind of feels like they probably were scared or was afraid of how you're going to react or what your, you know, what the action would be behind that. Okay. Something was part of your destiny. Somebody was supposed to deliver you some sort of inheritance and they did not do that. They took it from you. You experienced loss with your fortune. They took that shit from you. And then you detached. Okay? Divine Hazel, welcome in, sweetie. Welcome in, David. Rise and shine, sweetheart. All right. So let's see. Let's get into another spread here. That was quick. The bluff card wants to come through. Manipulation wants to come through with Jupiter and Gemini, Jupiter and Scorpio. Both of those energies together at a quincunx. All right. So lots of discord in between. Something that was communicated in part of someone's transformation. All right. Maybe you are, Jupiter and Gemini's energy is current transit, right? Speaks about the need to put on some sort of performance. Okay. And the manipulation card could be that this person doesn't like that you can pry their secrets out. David, I feel like I'm speaking to you, matter of fact, now that you say that. I feel like that message was for David because he said I was telling a lie about the future. Okay. All right, so it came out Jupiter, Gemini, Jupiter, Scorpio. Someone doesn't like the fact that you have some specific knowledge and where you're impressing people with what you know, and it's seen as manipulation, but it's only because you can pry out this person's secrets. So fuck you, bitch. Welcome in. I don't know, that must have not sat well with him. I'm sorry. My guides will come through and tell me what's up real quick. Look at this. New moon in Taurus energy. Something is exalted here. Great health. All right, so this is the second time the health card has come out. Focus on your health. Whether that be mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, I don't know. All right, just do the damn thing. I feel like there's a lot of prosperity and abundance in these energies. There's opportunity for growth and expansion with Jupiter being here. Today is Jupiter's day. All right, somebody's seeking revenge. That's crazy. I'm seeing the 5 of Cups because they're probably bum hurt and they're in sorrow and regret and feeling like they've taken a loss. They want revenge. Mars and Scorpio, 5 of Cups. Well, hot damn. Venus and Virgo, 9 of Pentacles. They kind of want their freedom, their independence, or they want to, for whatever reason, all right, have you involved in the workplace or something like that. Whoa. think it's going to be like 60 degrees outside today. It's crazy. Christy Bull. Hello. Welcome in. Let's see what's going on. The moon in Aquarius is out here and Saturn in Aquarius is out here. All right, so your independence, your eccentricity, your originality, your uniqueness is being driven, all right, in someone's energy here. I'm seeing the 1111 portal. Okay. People want revenge. That's what it is. I feel like they're afraid that you're going to put something out there that's not supposed to be known, or they want people to look at you as you're in this energy of manipulating them for whatever reason. All right. This is a defense tactic with the Mars and Taurus. All right. They possibly want to stop you from starting up your own business. I believe that's what this card speaks about. Mars and Taurus. Like you taking action towards building wealth or something like that. Yeah, starting up a new business. All right, they feel that you're making just this quick business deal so that you can make a profit. Or if you possess something, it's so that it makes a leap in value or something. Like they don't want you to feel that you're competition, pretty much. It's because you're going to achieve whatever the fuck you're doing here. Welcome in, sweetie. Jen. Sun in Capricorn, 4 of Pentacles. They don't want you to be able to build on a firm foundation. See what I'm saying? If you have a business, it's like, oh, wait, you know, she has an ability or he has an ability to not need me anymore. It's a problem. Welcome in, sweetie. Yeah. All right, so your independence, your originality, your eccentricity, your uniqueness, whatever brings this about and whatever you do, all right, people don't like it. They want to discriminate you. Okay. I mean, let's get into it. I don't know why. We're going to find out why. Okay. Release. Because you set yourself free. You don't need an attachment to somebody else. You're independent. Okay? Because you have a dividing line. You want to keep boundaries up with whatever this energy is. If you're releasing and you have a boundary up, nobody can discriminate you and tell you who the hell you are. Whatever. Right? Where's the other one? Somebody's taking the trash out. It's time to take the trash out. All right. I'm looking for a specific card here. I wonder where it is. It's interesting. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. I asked for it. It was right there. Yes. Where's the promises card? I don't know. I'll see it in a second. I meant to pull these out because it said empty promises earlier, and the father figure was there with the connection to destiny. So that part of the okay, got it. That's part of the message. Spirit said, put it back. The empty promises was because this father was supposed to be part of your destiny. She said, taking out the trash. It's crazy. Show me bluff and manipulation. It almost feels like something was supposed to last an eternity. It almost felt like a curse. All right. And if you have, let's just say, manipulated the situation to work in your favor, where you were able to detach from the outcome of what was supposed to be so that you were free and independent because you're original and you were able to, like, you know what I mean? Crack the fucking code, so to say. You kept your boundaries up And the fact that you were able to release this energy, this person doesn't like it. Interesting. This was like an ongoing pattern, all right, of like those seeking out revenge and discriminating you for the type of work that you do. Because you're, I don't know, I felt like you're an empath or something. I can't make this shit up. Look at this. It was manipulated for you to believe that this was a strategy to keep you feeling like you were cursed. The fuck you're not. You're not cursed. You understand exactly what's happening here. Maybe you were being used to try to manipulate other people to believe in something specific. Okay? The only thing you were doing was protecting, all right? And defending, to be honest, because if you know the truth about a situation, that's why they are seeking revenge. They want to discriminate you upon what you know. If you've been keeping your boundaries up with whoever this is, I don't know. Gemini and or Scorpio, it could be what you're communicating or how you're bringing some sort of transformation around. With the 8th house, they don't like it. Especially if you're starting up a business with it, they're like, fuck that. We're gonna take all these losses. You're gonna take loss after loss after loss after loss. That's the energy. This could legit be the father figure that feels like they have an empty destiny if you're not attached to them or something like that. Whoa, hot damn. It says appreciate, thank, and be cherished, all right, in connection to the wisdom and the knowledge that you have. Something about this energy is immortal. Immortality is here twice. The book of eternity is kind of what I'm feeling here. That's crazy. You got a lot of wisdom, experience in connection to this authority figure. Somebody that taught you well is kind of giving me that. I feel like you broke the curse. This person's energy, they're lonely without you. Empty, depressed, wandering. Whether you guys are coming back together, was it really worth it? All right. Am I ever going to run into this person again? Is this person still within reach? Your efforts are going to be rewarded one way or another. And I feel like that's why it's time for you to kind of release and the boundaries and everything that you've been holding on to here. Forgive, because that's when your blessings start coming in. I don't know. Something about this energy was kept you immortal. Again, I feel like you broke the curse, okay? Show me revenge and discrimination. Okay. It's because whatever you ran after and whatever you thought to be the truth, you found out about it. All right? They may have been chasing you around trying, I don't know, I just heard run your ass over. I promise you that's what I just heard. Run your ass over. All right. That's so funny. It's because you have a lot of good fortune. Your ambition was driving you towards how to continue to persevere. All right. How to remain balanced. I see yin and yang here with the koi fish. All right. A lot of good luck and prosperity and abundance coming your way. And again, it's because I feel like 1111 portal. All right. Aquarius's energy could be of significance. I know we're like in the age of Aquarius, as they say. Pluto is an Aquarius and what's transforming for the future. Aquarius is the future. All right. There's a lot of independent energy here. Has a lot to do with the intellectual state. Okay. And how your original ideas are meant to be brought into, you know, your reality. Something about it. So show me this energy here with independence and eccentricity. I'm hungry. All right, yeah, they want to reject you. You know too much. They may want to like neglect you, reject you, forbid you from what it is that you know. I'm trying to tell you here. It's kind of like run with what already you know. Run with what you got. Run with, you know what I mean? Run with it, damn it. Just run with it. It's bringing in fortune. Look, and they're just like, if you don't comply to my rules, to my regulations, to the laws of, we're going to reject you. But you're independent. You don't fucking need them. It's disclosed information is the way that it's, you know what I mean? They want to keep you attached. Your minds. You do what I say. And you're like, the fuck? Who said that? Bitch, I'm an Aquarius. I'm a rebel. Who the fuck you think you are? I already have the knowledge. I already have the information. Who do I need to go exchange that to? Oh, you're putting that out there, so this is why you're upset. You've already inquired what you needed to know. You already broke the fucking curse. It's something that you do that's like literally just by a passion, a hobby, something that you had interest in. You didn't even know you were going to be running into this information. Now you're going to go teach it. And that's what they don't like. Because you actually care about other people and who are dealing with this type of energy. That's crazy. I heard it as the book of eternity. All right, how to remain immortal. All right, how to break the curse of something repeatedly, infinity, over and over and over and over again. All right. Some people were being chased to the point where they were choosing to escape. All right, unless they sought out to be whatever the truth was here. And not being afraid to take action while doing so. All right, so if they're seeking revenge on you, it's because they discriminate what you do and how it's bringing in a sense of good fortune for you. I wonder why. It's because you rejected their rules, their regulations, or you know what I mean? This would be like a Mars and Aquarian energy. And you know what that means? You're the rebel, all right? You're rebellious to what is to be expected here. You aren't afraid to go up against authority. You understand? All right, I'm not afraid to speak my truth. I'm not afraid to express discontent with those that are in positions of authority, because I hold my own authority. Something about that, okay? Well, hot damn. Tell me more. Why was this father figure coming right back out in part of your destiny, and where this person feels empty and lonely without you? You don't fucking need this person. Purity, because you're now in this energy of like innocence. All right, holiness. You live your life with humility and virtue. Okay? You've purified away from this energy. It could have been toxic. I don't know. I'm feeling like a heavy Capricorn energy here. And then there's the Six of Past. So the Six of Past. I was feeling the Six of Cups energy in connection to the past. So the memories of this person. It could have been like an old acquaintance. Some sort of old debt that you felt that, you know, was connected to your energy. Somebody must have recollect what the fuck they thought. Like, I don't know. It has to do with prejudices. All right. Like, trust that the support is going to come where you need it. You're going to gain respect by others. Just remain calm right now. And be careful with who it is that you are attached to. Okay? Something about an important day. It could be a birthday, a holiday, some sort of like important day that comes up. It almost feels like it's coming up in a dream state. Or you can only dream of this day coming. Okay? Whatever the important day is. So it could be like a desire, an omen. It could have came through as a nightmare or some sort of fantasy. Okay. Countryside is right behind this. So it may feel like, I don't know. I'm seeing like cornfield, wheat fields. Seeing the beach behind this wedding ring here. There's something about culture. All right. Where you're meant to harvest. Are you going to remain committed? Do you bond with this type of energy? Or is this actually just like a waste of your fucking time? It's like you're taking a risk. You're taking a gamble. All right. If it's in connection to resources, money, possessions, something like that, that can easily be taken away. All right. Due to someone just being in competition with you, wanting to be possessive, dependent upon your energy, or in the paranoia of just jealousy, envy. You know what I mean? That type of thing. So be careful this doesn't come through with a lover specifically, as this person tries to flirt with you. Somebody knows who you are and how you work. They know if they lust after you, it may feel that they can catch your attention or something like that. But, okay, it's just kind of giving me like, you wouldn't want to trust this person at all. Yeah, it's like you taking a risk with this person. They can literally try to fucking attack you. But if you're brave enough, you don't give a fuck. You're going to remain determined. You see what I'm trying to say? It's like you're the fucking flower that grew through that fucking crack. That ain't half shit. You went all out and you made it. Good morning, son. All right, so you had belief that you were able to be victorious here. You struggled desperately to get past a specific situation and where you may have been attacked. Now you're in this energy of peace and harmony. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I told you. You're sitting in this energy of purity. You're organizing your life again. You're sweeping up what no longer serves you. That type of thing. Okay? Yeah, because you dealt with the disaster, the upheaval. All right, what else did it say? The destruction, all right, that happened in your life. It's crazy. And now you're meant to follow faith. Follow the stars, okay? You're actually being examined. I feel like it's going to be by those that are in higher power. They're looking at you. How have you healed? Are you in the energy of comfort? Does anything need to be repaired? Okay? You're doing a terrific job. You have a lot of fantastic results here. You may have a lot of great memories from the past, but that was just all part of what you were meant to experience on this specific journey as you were able to grow. Okay? This message is not for everybody. You wouldn't know if it's for you or not because, again, there's a lot of manipulation that was taking place here. All right? You were being used. All right? You were being used. Some sort of strategy was taking place. There was like some sort of motive in the background. And where you were being in this energy of like, I'm afraid of if I disclose this information, you know what I mean? I'm in trouble. No, fuck that. Say what the fuck you gotta say. Be original. Be eccentric. Do something independently. Don't be afraid to express discontent with authority if you have to, because something isn't fair. It could be the father figure. Okay? It's the way it's coming through. All right. This is the second time I've seen patience come out, so that could be of significance here as well. You do something very innovative and you're restless at it. You're going to do something to fulfillment. You don't give a shit. So what's going on with all the ones? Now I'm seeing 111. We just saw 1111. You're going to be seeing these numbers on the clock. 111, 1111. You're having brand new beginnings. Doorways are opening up. Portals are happening for you. I can't make shit up when I feel it. Fulfillment. This is a 10 of Wands energy, meaning you're going to do something to fulfillment. Didn't I just say you were meant to be a fucking rebel? With the Mars and Aquarian energy. And this is exactly why those that are in harmony with you, they like to criticize what you do for work. All right? They want you to be submissive to them. But you chose a way to be able to escape. All right? Even if it was by following your heart and going after what seems to be, it's like the 10 of Cups energy. What brings you a sense of happiness. These people might actually be lusting after you right now with the Venus and Aries energy. Currently stepped in yesterday at 1:22 p.m. Venus and Aries is probably at like the 2nd to the 3rd degree already. Let's take a look. Oh, you have recognized your potential. My bad. We're still at the 1st degree. That's what it is. You've recognized your potential. They don't like that about you. Shannon says, yes, I'm a rebel. Aren't we all? Rise and shine, you guys. If you guys are new here, can you guys subscribe? We do energy check-ins every day. It says April Multa. I don't know what that means. Multa Kivai. I'll look it up later with Google Translate. What is it? Multa Kivai. Am I saying that right? Welcome in, Patty. Am I saying that right? Multa Kivai. Let me stop saying that because I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. I could be fucking conjuring up a double spirit or some shit. No, I'm kidding. All right, so just ignore this person. All right, spirit's like, focus. Focus, Jazz. It says, my love you. Welcome in, Rupert. All right, so there's redemption here. There's a turning point. It looks like if there's some sort of hope or miracle coming your way. All right, you're going to be this action leader. All right, because you're not afraid of doing something solo dolo. You do it out of generosity. All right, you're not afraid of releasing the old in order to follow what you're being instructed to do here. You got unexpected surprises coming your way that are leading to your passion and your peace in your life. All right, for those that try to threaten you due to whatever it is that you're conversing here, whatever the disclosed information was all about. All right, they're trying to make it seem as though this is just gossip. This is just manipulation. No, this is you persevering and going after, all right, how to stop the corruption that's been fucking happening, the chaos that's been happening. All right, it's interesting. Somebody keeps saying, oh, you're just doing this. It's so taboo. Like, you know what I mean? This is why they want you to feel rejected. Feel at a sense of instability. Okay? You're telling a story right now. All right? And the way that you shape the future. You're being signaled and or called to do this. And you're warning people. It could be your family. It could be the energy that you're being told to do by your roots, your ancestors. You know what I mean? Something like that. Rise and shine, Tiff. Welcome in, sweetie. Well, you guys, that was a different type of energy. I wasn't expecting that this morning, I'm going to be honest. Didn't feel like I was stepping over. Just run back if you just got here. It's been a long road coming in. All right. Yeah. Welcome in, Meg. Welcome in, you guys. So we did a Venus and Aries transit. There's something about the Highlanders. I just saw a Toyota Highlander. So the Highlanders, like those that are in higher power, those that have positions of authority we're speaking about. Somebody like, they don't want you doing what you're doing, okay? And if it's those that are protecting you, then those, you would know because your blessings are coming, okay? I gotta clear this out, you guys. 1 second. Who's here? Chosen Divine, welcome in, sweetie. You guys are like all here this morning. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I chose to get up this morning. I had to like go shower because, to be honest with you, I don't know what's gonna happen with my living situation, and I don't want to go live with anybody else. So I am gonna get up. Well, I am already up, but my plans was to get up to go today and see if I can seek assistance. And I've been on this journey since like last week, making changes. Okay. And I truly do feel like there's some sort of delay in the process. All right. Like, I'm afraid they won't help me, but I'm never gonna find out if I don't fucking go seek it. Right. We'll see what happens. Maybe there is some sort of manipulation on the outside of that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I miss the early mornings. Thanks for all you do. Absolutely. I said the same thing. I woke up this morning and I said, damn, I can't remember the last time I jumped on and started a reading at the planetary hour of that specific day. I can't remember the last time I did that. It's crazy. Sin said, think positive. Will do. Absolutely will do. Yeah, so I have an appointment coming up to help get funds with food. As regarding home, I have to go find out what's going on with that. So I can't sit on my ass on here all day. That's for sure. But I'm definitely coming back in to check in with you guys. All right. Thank you, sweetie. Sage, I appreciate you, love. I love you too, Shannon. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to go get beautified because this hair looks like... no. All right. And I will catch you guys later today. All right. I love you. Bye.